What is going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well, and I just wanted to check in and give everyone an update since I haven't done that since the very beginning, which was, I guess, not that long ago, but I got a picture of my Facebook picture up here because I can't flip my camera for some reason, and I wasted enough time with it today. So I'm going to give you an update on the blog, how it's going, and also I'm going to give you some other helpful information and some resources if you want them. They are yours just for tuning in. So, without any further ado, in case you forgot my face, that's me, and let me get me off the screen. Alright, so here we are. I don't know if you remember what it looked like the last time. It was similar, but different. So similar colors and everything. I changed the layout quite a bit. I did download the Divi theme builder, which I think I said last time, and I am loving the Divi theme builder. I'm actually just building everything from scratch, even though they have some really cool templates and stuff. You know, I feel like I spent more time, you know, customizing each module in the template than I would spend, you know, just creating my own and designing my own. So that's what I did, and since I started doing that, it's been moving a lot quicker. Because even when you download like pre-made layouts and stuff, to be honest with you, I used to be kind of lazy, and I used to do that all the time. You know, for myself and the sites I developed for other people, I would custom build them. But you know, depending on what the site was for. But the Divi builder is actually really kind of, I mean, it's actually kind of fun to use because it has so many different functions and features, and I'm constantly like running into things that you know, you know, are new to me, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, I didn't know it did that, or like, oh, I can use this over here too, or what if I put these two things together? And so I don't know if you've used Divi or not, but I'll go over quickly kind of the basics. So you see the basic layout. You have your background, choose your background image or color. You know, as usual, you got your header. You can, you know, create whatever size header you want. You can create it fixed, or you can create it so it shrinks up when it scrolls. I kind of like it to shrink up when it scrolls because it stays there. And because for me personally, I think it's great because it doesn't disappear when you scroll. So no matter how far they scroll down on the page, your phone number and email address and social icons and stuff are always visible at the very top, and that's why I have them in yellow at the very top, because I want people to know how to reach me and feel the, like, you know, empowered and have the ability to reach out to me anytime they want. And I had a couple people ask me, they're like, whoa, are you crazy? Why you put your phone number on the website? And I'm like, why not? Like, what, somebody gonna call me and tell me they hate my YouTube video, or they hate my, I mean, what? I don't care. Like, I mean, I block people all the time, so it's no big deal. Like, if somebody calls and acts crazy, you know, but I just want people to be able to reach out, and you know, I do get a fair amount of emails and messenger messages, but I feel like on other platforms, I'm fairly new to this. However, I've done YouTube series before, but I'm fairly new again, and I haven't really jumped all in. As you can tell, it's been a minute since I've been back again, but so I just wanted to share that with you about the Divi. And you know, if you're looking for you know, customers, or you're looking for opportunities for collaboration or anything, and so what I invite people to just reach out, like, tell me what you're doing. So you know, so that's kind of a little bit about that. So as far as the site itself goes, I changed quite a few things. The layout's still pretty similar. I still got this brick background for my blog posts, which I don't know. I like it, and I think it's cool. It's kind of like my wall of something. I don't know what I want to call it. Um, wall of the blog wall, or wall of blogs. That sounds stupid, but so I've literally been messing around and changing it every day, and the site's live, and I'm putting it out there. I'm posting, I'm writing articles, I'm posting them, I'm sharing my podcasts on there and posting them, so I'm getting traffic and people to it. And the front page, I don't really have to explain myself, I don't think, because I think it looks pretty good right now the way it is. I don't know. Feel free to give me your opinion. I love feedback. That's why I do this. Try to get feedback from everyone. A lot of times people are just hesitant to give feedback. Maybe they don't want to feel critical. But I take feedback very well. That's the only way I can become successful and get better at what I do. And right now I'm kind of in a place where I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. What am I focusing on? So anyway, take a look at it. You can go to my site, obviously, patking.com. Pretty easy to remember and find. So let me switch over to the blog here. Oops, let me cancel that. So you see all these outlined. These are all different sections, and you can put different things in each section. So I use specific sections, shapes and sizes for specific things. Like all blog posts go in these type of sections, and then there's a big category, and then there's a smaller section. Like it's super customizable. I mean, I put this front page together in like maybe an hour. So I got to get an opt-in box down here, newsletter box. I had one, I must have accidentally deleted it. But let me switch over to the blog, show you that real quick, and then I'm going to tell you what other exciting stuff that I am doing, and trying to find the direction of my blog. As you can see, I just put my initials is my new logo, my personal brand logo, PK Entrepreneur. I had some other jargon up there. Not jargon, it's like my mission statement, but it was too much stuff. It was just too much. I'm like, it's too much. So it just looked overcrowded, and you know what, if they want to read that much, they can go to the About Me page and eventually read all about me when I get that done. And I did have some tabs at the top. This thing's kind of corny. I've seen it before on the internet, but I couldn't help but to put it on there. I'm like, oh, that would be cool at the top of my blog page. But I want to, let me just edit this real quick and show you. Maybe somebody can give me an idea. I don't know. Just throwing that out there. As it loads, and restore, I guess. So the great thing about this, about the Divi builder, is that like there's so many moving parts, and you should always be hitting save down here at the bottom right hand corner. Every once in a while you forget, it does remind you. So, and if it doesn't for some reason, the next time you log back in, it'll do what it just did and ask you if you want to restore because you didn't save the last time. Sometimes I don't know what I did and didn't, what I changed or didn't change, whether I want it back or not. So if I'm ever unsure, then I just go ahead and restore it. Worst case scenario, I gotta change it again. So but here with this guy up here, I don't know if I'm going to leave him here, but he's funny for right now as I'm messing around building this thing. So I'm trying to think of something to put under it, like right here, like what's he thinking while he's looking over at my blog right now? Like, what do you think he's thinking? I don't know. But and I put that in like a little quote, like. I don't know. I thought I came up with some funny stuff, and some other people didn't think it was funny. So, sometimes you think you're funny yourself, and you're really not. So, that happens to me a lot. So, but that's okay. I can laugh at myself very comfortably. I don't care if anyone else laughs. So, okay, here's the blog page. I want to keep this pretty much just like. My struggle right now is that it's a blog page and it looks like the front page. Like, I don't want it to look like the front page, so I think I'm going to change the front page. and have one section for like a featured post slider, and then that's it. And then the rest, I want to put like blocks, just helpful like sections for like resource tip of the day, favorite video, or like motivation of the day. I don't know if you saw, I had Gary V video at the top of the homepage, and I loved that video, and so I posted it. I'm like, that's my fuel. This is my fuel for the day. So I'm trying to really brand the word fuel because I renamed my podcast, which you probably didn't hear anything about my podcast last time, but I renamed my podcast Small Business Rocket Fuel. I was thinking small business marketing fuel. I'm like, I'm gonna do something cool, something different. Because when you go through podcasts and you're like looking at them, the names and the pictures and stuff, it's always small business marketing, social media for small business, social media marketing, social media. They're all the same words. I wanted it to be different, and I wanted it to be catchy, and I told everyone in advance. What I actually did in my podcast, if you go and listen to the 3rd episode, is I actually went on, interrupted the podcast, I hijacked it, and took it over live, and just went in and said, hey, just want to let everybody know, as of right now, moving forward, I am changing the format of this podcast. I'm changing the name and everything. I think I'm going to call it Small Business Rocket Fuel, and I'm probably going to find a corny looking, cartoon rocket ship or something, and then I'm going to name it. And that's exactly what I did. By the time I got it even changed, I had already done all that. So, which was pretty cool. And it's like, everyone's had to find a name for it. So its name is Marie. You can't really see it maybe from here, but so that it's an acronym for something. And to be completely honest with you, I already forgot what it means. But it does. It's very relatable. So there's a rocket name generator online. I just found it, and so I'm like, all right. So it asks you a bunch of specific questions about you and what you do and stuff, so that it names the rocket, based on what you really do and stuff. So, I named it Marie. It is. See, now I'm gonna have to show you and find it for you. So this will give me an opportunity to. Let me go to. Show you Anchor. I use Anchor for recording my podcast because I can record segments or entire episodes from my phone. So 29 views this last week. That's pretty good. So Small Business Rocket Fuel. I still can't see the name. It's kind of cool, but I don't know if it's worth looking for. So, but anyway, so here's Anchor. I'll tell you about this while we're here. Running low on time here, so I want to. Let's see. So you can publish it's so easy to create podcasts. You can mix in music, transitions. They have a bunch of stuff that you can use, tools that they have, music and transition sounds and stuff. So if you're ever thinking about starting a podcast, you definitely want to check out Anchor. It's pretty cool to use. You can go on there. Some people just go on there and talk about random stuff. Mine's more focused and directed on helping small business owners and entrepreneurs who want to start a business or are already in business, helping them find tips and tricks and resources that don't cost a lot of money. So because I've had to build several businesses on my own over the years with no money, and it really made a huge difference. So I want to be able to provide the tools and share the experiences and stuff that I've had over the years. So so that's my goal, and I think I'm out of time. I don't see my timer anywhere, but what the I don't know. Are you guys still there? I don't see anything.